I know you heard of it. Yes, the Gen Z stare. Crazy. Let's get into this video, guys. We got to talk about this. We got to discuss this stare because it looks a little cuckoo.
It's the phenomenon rattling millennials.
I just had my first experience with the Gen Z stare.
And putting Gen Z on the defensive.
Most of the time, it's us trying to figure out if you're being for real or not.
A blank expression dubbed the Gen Z stare at the center of the latest generational beef on TikTok.
They just look at you like they just saw a ghost.
So what exactly is it? According to millennial TikTokers, it plays out like this.
Here's my impression. Hey, how are you?
Gen Zers parodied in these online skits.
Are you still using this rack?
In customer service settings.
How is everyone tonight?
And in the workplace.
Can you just show me how to use a printer?
The trope even playing out in shows like The White Lotus.
Hi.
We have the Gen Z stare because most of y'all are just clueless.
TikToker Jet Demetrius Latham, one of many Gen Z content creators, weighing in on the trend.
As a member of Gen Z, could you just start off explaining what the stare is?
Yeah, so the Gen Z stare is kind of like a deadpan, like blank kind of stare that we give to often like customers when they're asking very like awkward or obvious questions.
With every new video of the Gen Z stare comes a new theory as to why it's happening.
The Gen Z stare is about refusing to perform anything for somebody else.
But a lot of older generations talk too much, too rudely, and too proudly while being too stupid.
All I see is you guys bullying teenagers who are growing up in a much more difficult world than you did.
I don't really feel like it's a lack of social skills. I just think we just don't care.
So are they buffering, protecting their peace, or genuinely anxious about interacting?
I mean, there is an interesting question about how the pandemic might have influenced social interactions, but I had another idea. Maybe somebody popular started this stare, and then other kids in the same age range got it into their feed, and it became a trend due to algorithms.
Do we just generally see shifts in the way people communicate?
No, boo. It's not a trend. It's a real thing. I've experienced it. Yes. And when I heard the girl was like, one young lady, she said, like they're rebooting. And that's exactly what it feels like. A reboot, control, alt, delete. I got it. You got time for them to get to the page, to put your password in. Come on. I mean, it's a real thing. I just don't feel like it's a trend, blah, blah, blah. No, I mean, I think it's a thing that's going on in that with that generation based off of, you know, social context, how they move, you know, the day and the time and the age that they're in. I don't know, but let's keep going.
Like a normal thing that happens among these generations?
Absolutely, because generational interactions are based on the time that we're born into. The challenge here is that when you have this dead stare, it comes off as rude and it creates a social awkwardness.
Yeah. Whether it's a blank gaze or a digital daze, that stare might be here to stay.
Stephen Romo joins us now. See, why the stare?
I was trying to pull it off. I can't do it. Yeah.
So look, it's good for social media, but what about the workforce?
Yeah, a good question. We asked our Gen Z expert there about how this would play in the workforce. And the answer was kind of, if a whole generation is doing this, then they're going to have to get used to it. The workforce is going to have to adapt to them. That's sort of the attitude they have right now. Of course, this young man was 18 years old, so we'll see how that evolves. Once he enters the workforce, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, we got some TikTok clips. I want y'all to hear what some of these Gen Zers are saying, as well as other people.
The Gen Z stare, I see it as a topic, and I want to put my 2 cents in. I feel like there's a lot of confusion of what the Gen Z stare is because they keep showing customer service examples, but I have younger siblings and I have younger cousins that are Gen Z, and I've definitely gotten the stare before. The stare is them buffering, or they think too long to answer a question, okay? The conversation will go something like this. Do you want to go get ice cream? Do you want to go get ice cream? What are you trying to say? I just don't know. I just don't know if I want pastries or I want ice cream, and then I don't know if I have enough for it. Girl, then why didn't you just say that? You take too long to say that. Or it'll be something like this. Achoo! Bless you. Then there's like a different archetype of Gen Z that are the complete opposite. I mean, social anxiety is scared of you guys. That conversation usually goes something like this. Achoo! Bless you. Girl, bless you. I love your outfit. Where did you get that shirt from? Oh, see, I was going to go over there, but I didn't go over there. Can I get your number? Can I get your Instagram? Because maybe we should go together. Maybe we should go together. I feel like we're friends. Now, I have my little theories, so listen. You have to realize that Gen Z is a generation that grew up on technology, so a lot of their communication was texting and like stuff like that. So they can take their time answering a question. They don't have to be quick to answer a question because it's not like how we growing up, like when it was like a phone call and you have to answer it. Think. Also, the Gen Z people that are like very socially out there is because they don't feel like there's a difference of socializing online and socializing in person. They see it at the same way. So they think that you could socialize anywhere, you could talk and stuff like that. So I feel like there's just two mainly people in that. And some of them find themselves in the middle. But yeah, that's what the Gen Z stare is. And I want to say the other one's more like the Gen Z yappers, which I love you guys. Like, you guys are super social. Social anxiety is scared of you guys. And keep doing what you're doing, okay?
I love it. So that was, I want to say this, it looks like Papa. But great to me. She summed it up. She gave you quite a bit of information. I actually love, and I love the examples. What do you all think? Have you experienced this? Do you have a Gen Zer in your household? And or are you a Gen Zer? And do you participate in this? Let's continue. This young lady is funny. We saw her in the news clip, but this is her like giving a full-fledged explanation.
Oh, Gen Z just does the Gen Z stare. They don't know how to talk to people. Fair. A lot of Gen Z don't know how to talk to people. But a lot of older generations talk too much, too rudely, and too proudly while being too stupid. I cannot tell you. You have to work in the food industry to fully grasp how stupid people can be. I remember one day I was serving this customer. She's ordering a burger. She was like, okay, I want this cheeseburger with no cheese on it. My first red flag. Then she says, I want to have pepper jack on this burger. I look at her, I'm confused. I'm like, ma'am, you said you didn't want cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you talking about like specific cheeses or like you just don't want any cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you aware pepper jack is a type of cheese we offer? She looks at me and she scoffs like, dumb. And she's like, clearly I'm not talking about the cheese then. Then what are you talking about? And I was like, okay, ma'am, we don't offer anything that's pepper jack except for our cheese. She said, put pepper jack on the burger. Y'all have done it before. I want the pepper jack that's not the cheese. And I'm like, I don't know what this lady talking about, but I'm like, okay. So, ma'am, I'm putting the pepper jack that we offer on your burger. She says, yes. Are you deaf? That's what I just said. Okay. So her order comes out. I give it to her. She opens the burger. She says, what is cheese doing on my burger? I said, ma'am, you said to put pepper jack on your burger. But she asked me, are you dumb? I said, not the cheese. And like she starts going on this whole spiel.
Oh.
I clocked out immediately. I was like, let me go get my manager. She has this whole conversation with the manager, all upset, calling me all types of names. Manager pulls me to the side and said, oh, she was asking for fried jalapenos on her burger. I'm sorry. Is there a world that I'm not from where pepper jack is fried jalapenos?
Right.
I had a person get mad at me because their iced tea was too cold. I really don't know what these people want from me. Of course, I'm going to just start staring at you. I'm staring at you like you dumb. You're stupid because you are.
Y'all, that is insane. Who poor them. Okay, let's listen to her. This is really good.
Have you ever walked into a store and asked a young worker a question only to be met with a blank look? Or maybe you've been in a meeting and felt like you were being silently judged by a younger colleague? You might have just experienced the infamous Gen Z stare. This generational quirk has taken social media by storm. So, what exactly is it? Well, imagine a prolonged, unwavering gaze. It can look like disinterest or even disapproval, and it is usually given in response to a question.
If somebody says something to you that you don't like, you're just...
Now, some Gen Zers have defended the expression, saying it is simply the result of people asking ridiculous questions that don't deserve a response.
Makes sense.
However, the tactic could be having a negative impact on young workers, with middle management expert Rebecca Horton warning silence and staring isn't the answer when it comes to the workplace.
No, boo.
If you want to be taken seriously, especially by those in leadership, you need to show you're engaged, she said. So, instead of silent judgment, ask questions, challenge ideas respectfully, and stay in the conversation, even if you disagree. There may be a time and a place for the Gen Z stare, but the workplace is not it.
Not if you're trying to take care of yourself, boo. But I feel them. I really do. Because sometimes I look at people and I'm like, you know, my face has gotten better about not expressing my thoughts on it. But it still does it. I have to talk to myself. Self-talk is a very good strategy. So she's really good. I loved her skit right here. We may not watch the full thing, but this is really good. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Have you experienced this? And what do you think about it?
Hello, what can I do for you? I would like to buy $1,000 worth of these gift cards. Oh, sorry, man, we cannot do that. We can only go up to 300, I think. No, I'd like to buy $1,000 worth of these gift cards. Okay, will that be all for you today? Yeah, it'll be $375. Oh, no. This says buy one, get one free. Yes, so you buy this one and get the other one for free. No, I thought they'd both be free. Right. Oh, this item sucks. Don't want it. Okay, you like a return? That's what I'm here for, aren't I? Why you gotta look all through the box? I want my money back. So, sir, you wanted to return the blender? Yeah, that's why I drove all the way over here. I want my money back. That thing don't even work. Yeah, it's just a brick in here. I still want my money back. I won't say it again. I want my money back in cash.
That's what they deal with, y'all.
We can't refund the cash if you paid with a debit or a credit card. Are you dumb? That's ridiculous. I use my hard-earned money on this product that I don't even want anymore. Why can't you just give me the money back in cash? Because it's company policy. No, the customer is always right. Get your manager. Brittany! Coming. This is TV free. What? No tag on it. Must be free, ain't it? Honey, could you put the milk and the cereal in the same bag, please? Less bags to carry. Yes, ma'am. Are you fucking stupid? I want the cereal and milk in separate bags. Just this. Oh my God. Could I see your ID, please? Oh, here we go. I don't have it. Then I can't let you purchase this beer. I am a grown fucking man. And if I want my beers, I'ma get them. Now,
y'all, what did y'all think of that? I can only imagine some of the things that they have to experience, especially when you work in fast food or you work at department stores, you're working in customer service, you have to work in these places that you have to deal with customers face to face. Shout out to Gen Z. So I get the stare, but it's not always the best. It's not always the most effective or conducive for professional situations. Okay. Classroom situations. Use your words. And I know they're probably thinking rebooting so they don't have to say anything that's going to cause problems, conflict, or, you know, lead into a scuffle. But I thought this was really cute. I have experienced it. It's been, I don't even remember where it was. I just felt like, okay. That's exactly what I said. I don't remember if I was at a store. I may have been at a store. I don't know if it was Starbucks or not. I don't remember what store I was at. But nevertheless, I was just like, I don't know. I asked a question. I may have said something. I can't jar my memory as to which store I was at. But I just remember the experience being like, okay. Okay, great people. I thought this was a very, very good video because this is the generation that's coming up. These are the people that are going to be our future leaders for tomorrow. And Gen Alpha. How's it going to be when they get up to be 25, child? Anyway, what do y'all think? Have you experienced this Gen Z stare? Do you work with Gen Zers? Do you teach Gen Zers? Do you have them in your house? And if so, parents, grown folks, brothers, sisters, aunties, grandmamas, what has been the experience? Put it in the comment section. I love you guys. I do. I appreciate your support. Go check me out on IG. Go and follow me on Twitch. And I'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are feeling the content and want more of things that we can discuss. Let's go.
Start to apply the pressure listening to a 45-minute lecture. Intellectualism is conceptualism.